What's up, YouTube? Dan the Lego Man here, trying to not brick my console with Lego The Incredibles. I, like many others, loved the Incredibles series. I still remember back in the day playing Rise of the Underminer and endlessly watching the original movie. I was pretty hyped for the sequel that came out way too late, and still have to quote Frozone's best line.
Honey!
What?
Where's my super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit?
So, let's see how this game turned out. Okay, so this game suffers from the same issues that originally plagued Lego Marvel superheroes, with characters either doing too much or not enough, having a million things they can do, or just one thing, somehow. Sure, lore-accurate Jack can do basically anything except dive underwater and use explosives to break silver figures, but Dash is the only speedster, and Violet is the only one with a shield to pick up special purple building blocks, while Elastigirl is needed for dozens of unique uses due to her stretching. The gameplay alternates between two modes, first up being the levels. The game only has 12 levels that range from 5 minutes to 20-minute romps for the most part. For some terrible reason, instead of doing the first movie first, followed by the sequel, we instead play through 6 levels based on the sequel first, then finish with 6 levels from the first movie. Lego tried to insert their own jokes, but they just feel off, like they're trying too hard to be funny, or adding humor into scenes that didn't have it, or just flat out bad jokes. And because the characters are voiced, they recycle movie audio, but it sounds like they had to replace Elastigirl's actress, as she sounds off throughout the whole game. It's also abundantly clear that the powers, abilities, and so on are mostly just recycled content from the Lego Marvel Superheroes games. And the quality of the levels is all over the place, from either feeling too big to randomly limited and having issues, like a forced slow walk section during Chapter 4 that takes away your control and makes you waste a full 2 minutes until you can actually move like normal. Not a single level was designed with flying characters in mind, so most levels will straight up break if you use a flying character. This can make cheesing trophies very easy too. The other part of the gameplay is the open world, where you get 2 cities divided into 10 sections, where you'll find building blocks, races, things to build, crimes to solve, collectibles, and of course, villain takeovers, where each district will have a crime wave where after clearing some missions, you'll fight a boss. All of the bosses are piss easy. Basically, just wait for them to do a charge move, attack once, and repeat 4 to 6 times until they're put in jail. Once a flying character has been unlocked, there is basically no challenge in the overworld anymore, and you're incentivized to take down the crime waves first, as doing so will populate your map with collectible locations, along with a Pixar-themed build station that will unlock other Pixar characters like Dory, Sully, and Lightning McQueen, who is technically another speedster, but his size makes him useless. But more importantly, these unlock red cheat bricks, which you'll need not just for trophies, but for other tasks, like finding unmarked collectibles, and the stud multiplier. It also doesn't help that while first doing the missions, you get locked to a certain team and a smaller area with a one-off task to do just to go from level to level. It feels like padding, as there aren't any collectibles or fun moments, just another minor task to unlock the next lame level. So, in order to clear the game efficiently, you're going to want to do all the levels first, while doing what miscellaneous tasks you can to avoid another playthrough, to unlock enough characters to get everything in free play. Then, do the crime waves in the open world to get more characters and the red bricks, then collect everything in the open world, and finally clean up the levels now that you have mostly everything, making sure to activate the stud multipliers that stack, since obtaining 1 billion studs is a requirement. Use Jack where you can in every level, as he has a ton of powers, basically all of them. And don't be afraid to skip large portions of a level with flying characters, or even not complete the level, as by saving and quitting, you don't need to get to the end and skip the cutscene just to sit through another 2 or 3 loading screens. As a kid, I might have enjoyed this game more, but as an adult, it just feels like nothing but busy work and padding. A lot of level elements fundamentally don't work. The game constantly throws up invisible walls in the weirdest places. Characters get stuck and glitch out. The CPU is mildly incompetent. Why the fuck do we play the sequel and then the original in the level order? And why the fuck are there so many, yet so few characters? Like, why is Russ the only character with the investigate skill? Why is darkness of a few feet enough to deter the bravest heroes? The platinum is like a 3 out of 10 due to the amount of busy work, with each level having a miscellaneous trophy that sometimes mandates at least 3 playthroughs to get everything, and is just an annoyance from how many collectibles there are, with some not showing up where you actually need to go for their challenge to obtain them. As for the patented Dan the Ranking Man rating, the game is a 50 out of 100. It's simultaneously too long and too short. I'd have preferred tighter, more fun levels and more levels overall, like maybe 8 per movie, while also toning down the size of the open world, maybe making it like 8 districts instead of 10, along with, of course, actually funny jokes and better stability. So, like, hype, subscribe, comment down below which was your favorite character to use. Mine was Splashdown. And remember, those losers at Bricks and Minifigs keep making the situation even worse. Go support Reckless Ben and keep calling out the losers from Bricks and Minifigs.